Today we have with us Sanjay Tambad sir. He is here to guide us about career in journalism. He is BSc Electronics and has completed his MA in Defence and Strategic Studies. He has completed his journalism courses from University of Pune. Sir, let's start with a very basic question.
Okay.
What exactly journalism is?
Journalism is reporting many things and information that people need to know. There is various kind of journalism, and journalism is there from ancient times because the need of information is there, and it is very much essential for human survival. So whatever is happening around us, it may be in villages, in cities, in policy decision making circles, in the capitals, we need to know what is happening, and reporting those things truthfully is journalism.
Which are the different types of journalism and working in media?
Journalism is same across many media, because we have to report things. Format may be different, but the content is same. You may write for newspapers the written news. For radio, you have to give oral news in the forms of bulletin. Then for television, you need audio visuals. And for internet, you need extra inputs and hyperlinks to provide the necessary information with the news. But basically, journalism across the media is one and the same. And you need to know what the news is. For that, you have to know the basics of news writing, news values. Suppose, for example, whatever is happening in Pune is more important to the audience than what is happening maybe in distant cities like Mumbai or maybe Hyderabad. So such news values are there. When celebrity is involved, the impact factor is also essential. Who is saying is also important in journalism. When president is declaring some policy, then it is very much important. When Kasab is hanged, it is a national news. So such news are categorized, and for that you have to develop your news sense.
How a student should decide that he can be a journalist and which skills he requires to have?
To be a journalist, you need many things, but foremost among them is a curious mind and writing skill. You have to be curious about various happenings around us, why they are happening, who are the people involved, and what it will be going to have an impact on our lives and the lives of the common people. If you are curious enough, then you will find answers, then you will gather the information and write it in a very simple and straightforward manner. That is the format of news. When we are writing news, we are writing for common people. So you have to write in very simple and direct language. So for that, your command over language is very much important. And while analyzing the things, providing the context, you also have to have a good command over your writing skills. That is why the writing skills and curious mind are the most important things to be a journalist. And we can inculcate these things and attitudes in young minds right from the beginning when they are still learning in schools.
Which are the different reputed journalism colleges or institutes all over Maharashtra or India, and what is the basic course structure?
There are many reputed media institutes in India. Foremost among them is IIMC Delhi. Then IIMC has opened recently many campuses across the country, and the recent one is in Amravati. So IIMC Amravati is also a very good thing. Then various universities in India like Pune University has various courses related to journalism and media management. In Pune University, there is 2 years integrated course, that is Masters in Journalism and Mass Communication. This course is basically the postgraduate course, and for it you have to have a graduation degree from any faculty or any stream. There is no bar about it. Apart from that, we also have diploma in Marathi that is Vrittapatra Vidya Padvika, and also an evening course, that is Diploma in Mass Media. It is more for the orientation who are the working professionals and they need some extra inputs related to media. So such courses are available across many colleges in Pune University, in Nashik, in Nagar, and also in Mumbai University there are some undergraduate courses which are very helpful, and you may learn some basic things about media writing. There are many streams in media education. Many schools are focusing on print journalism, how to work as a journalist for newspapers. But now recently, since the media is developing very fast and the broadcast media is also rapidly expanding, then the separate courses for radio, separate courses for television journalism, video production, and the recent thing is how to write on web editions. So the content writing is also a new thing, and you can learn these courses from various private as well as state universities.
Which are the different job opportunities for a journalist?
As a journalist, you may work in different disciplines. First and foremost is the reporter who gathers information on field. Another is the desk job. If you have very good command over your language, maybe in Marathi or on English, then you will be able to work on as sub editor, and that is the basic starting post. Then you may go higher up in the ladder. So reporting and sub editor are for the newspapers. Then also the feature writers, if you are very good at writing, then you may contribute to various newspapers on your own. You may run your own feature agency, and ample opportunities are also there for such content providers. Then for working in a radio, you may be work as a narrator, you may be work as a program coordinator, you may work as a news reader. Then for television, news anchoring is very much good thing, and that has certain glamour quotient. Then also working behind the camera persons are also needed, and they need some journalistic inputs. Then the production bulletin head and various persons working in news channels, they do not appear on television screen, but their work is very much important. Suppose for example a panel discussion is held on any current affair program, then you need to give certain inputs to the anchor over there who are participating in the program. So such opportunities and posts are there. If you are willing to work on a website, then now very much content websites are also emerging, and you may work from your home and contribute as a content provider to various news and always as various general interest websites.
To the last question, if a student wants to be a journalist, how should he start preparation at school level, and what you will advise to the newcomers in this field?
As I have said earlier, to be a journalist, you first need a curious mind. So don't suppress your curiosity. If you are willing to ask questions, you ask questions, you ask hard questions, you pursue the information you need to know. So that is the basic thing. And you don't have to be afraid of people. You must intermingle with people. If you are willing to work, then you must interview many people. You must talk with them. You must inculcate the habit of reading newspapers daily, writing something daily that is of your interest, and from that your writing skills will certainly improve, and that may be helpful in getting a job as a journalist.
Your advice for newcomers?
My advice for newcomers is that Indian media is changing very fast. There are ample opportunities. So if you are willing to work smart, then you will get easy entry into the media. but working there is really a challenge, and for that you need sincerity. You have to update yourself constantly, and you have to work in 24 by 7 situations, so there is constant deadline pressure. So you must be able to cope with the deadline pressure and other pressures, because this job is very much demanding. It is not easy as it seems. So you have to be ready for that, and if you are willing to do that, then you will be a successful journalist.
Today, Tambat sir gave us very much useful information about career in journalism. All this information is really helpful for all of those who aspire to become a journalist. Sir, thank you for coming.